Alright, man, it's your boy Dub Q, and I would like to welcome you to Between the Lines podcast. Look, you see it, you see the title. Is Matt Corral the Panthers' Brock Purdy? Look, this comes after we have seen Brock Purdy emerge as one of the hottest names in the NFL by taking the San Francisco 49ers over there to the NFC Championship game, later on to only be injured, but that's not the fact. Uh, with that being said, Matt Corral has been on the Carolina Panthers roster for a full year now. Well, a full season now. And with that being said, is he the guy that we could allow to take us to the promised land? Is he the answer already sitting on our roster? With new head coach Frank Rich coming in, will he decide to take a chance on Matt Corral versus hitting this draft and finding somebody else? Would that be a mistake for him to overlook Matt Corral? Would it be a mistake for him to really, not pursue a quarterback in the draft and just take old Matty Corral and try to go forward with the RPO system that we know he liked to run? Let's get on into it if we're going to do it. Look, make no mistake about it. I like Matt Corral. He's an RPO style quarterback. But first of all, there's a lot of moving pieces that need to be put into place. One, we need to see you come back, nurse yourself back into full health before we decide, one, that you can get on the field and you can take a beating from the NFL without being injury prone. Liz Frank is no joke. Liz Frank is a very tough injury to come back from, especially dealing with your foot. We've already seen that before with Cam Newton having an injury like that and a bevy of other quarterbacks having an injury just like that. And I'll say this. I like Matt Corral. The selection that we took him in the third round last year, to me, was definitely a reach. A guy like this, really seeing no PT, and mostly due because he was picked and then he got hurt and then he never saw the field again. That's bad. I mean, during the time when Carolina Panthers went 1-5, 1-6 in the season last year, that would have been the ideal time to insert rookie Matt Corral, so that way we could have seen what we had in this guy. But I see a lot of people now is clamoring for him in this new day and age under Frank Rich, and they're asking for Frank Rich to take Matt Corral and run forward. I believe, and this is me personally, that would be a mistake. And it's because the uncertainty of who Matt Corral could be. Yes, he has a fire in him. Yes, he has a desire to play quarterback, and he has a desire to be great. But beyond that desire, we know nothing else of Matt Corral. And it would be foolish of us to really, well, it would be foolish of Frank Rich as a coach coming in to tie his fate, which we know on a 2 or 3 year deal, he don't really have the time to really pour into Matt Corral like he need to, because his mind and should be building this team. His mind should be straight on that, building this team, taking us in a forward direction, and trying to find the answers to the quarterback. Because, like he said in his introductory press conference today, quarterback is the single most important position on this team, and he's in the business of making sure that he have a quarterback in place. So, with that being said, Matt Corral, to me, is on the outside looking in, because I hate to say it, but this guy is between a rock and a hard place. And if you go out and you draft a guy in the first round with our first overall selection at number 9, and then you decide to make it a quarterback competition, and Matt Corral decides to start, your coach Frank Rich decides to start Matt Corral over your rookie, that would be a wasted pick. I'm just here putting that out for you guys. That would be a wasted pick. And that would mean that with the first round selection where you go and you get stars in the top 10, you have essentially drafted a guy that's not going to even be on your roster after this. And Frank Rich coming in 1 year would be right back out the door. I hate to say it. But if you pull on a quarterback and Matt Corral outplays this guy, or you even put Matt Corral in a position where he can outplay this guy, or make it look like a competition, you are on the outside looking in as a coach. Because once again, you do not waste first round picks of all things. And you definitely don't waste potential on a guy when you just know he can't take you. Like I said, Matt Corral's fate was sealed the day he got hurt. As a rookie, when he got hurt, now he will be a career journeyman, a career backup man, because he's on a rookie contract. It's cheaper to keep him and use him as a backup quarterback. That way you got time to really look at him in the light of a backup, just in case something happened to your new guy that you draft. But make no mistake about it, as a new coach coming in, you better make a selection for a quarterback and not sit here and try to wait on Matt Corral, because Brock Purdy was a once in a lifetime, a once in a generation, a Brady-esque type of guy that's not going to really come along on every leash. Brock Purdy is a guy that came in as a rookie that was taken in the 7th round, and he exceeded all expectations because, one, he had the poise that never really got him flustered. And he had the confidence of the offensive scheme to go out there and perform. One thing to have is confidence as a passer, to not go out there and throw the game away. And on multiple times, we've seen in Shanahan's system, the quarterbacks over there flourishing. I mean, whether it's Jimmy G, whether it's Trey Lance, or if it's just Brock Purdy, any quarterback, even Josh Johnson, when he came in, didn't look too terribly bad. That's your 4th string quarterback. So it's just the system that they have over there is incredible for a quarterback. And it really, really, really simplifies things for them to the point where they all look awesome. I mean, it's easy throws, it's a lot of checkdowns, it's a lot of slants, it's a lot of open opportunity to get out there and score the football. Now, can Frank Rich create a system like that here in Carolina where he can get that ball across the line of scrimmage? Let's hope for his sake that he could, because if not, just as fast as you got here, you'll be right back out the door. I like you, but I like you from a distance. So with that being said, to me, I don't think Matt Corral can be Brock Purdy 2.0, because we need to see what he can be and how well is his mobility after this injury, because Liz Franks can take a toll on your body, especially in the foot area, because it is a foot injury. So one, we need to even see if he's able to get around good, and two, you need to focus on this guy just being a good backup right now in his role, because if you do anything and you over expand his role, you could create a controversy that could lead to a big blow up that could split the franchise in two. So you want to look forward to a new quarterback coming in under this new coaching staff, and that guy being able to really assert himself. Like I said, I don't mind giving Corral a chance, but if you do give him a chance and he flourish in his role, you just wasted the 1st round pick. So I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm just here to let you know, it's a slippery slope. So without further ado, man, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Show that love. Look, you know we are here, and this is me, Dub Q, saying welcome to Between the Lines podcast. Oh yeah.